I believe it's the afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are here, pardon me, we are here to announce the award of 2010 Coffee Cake Competition. Again this year, we have honorable judges from the United States of America, David Doyle.
USA!
From the United Kingdom, Mr. Thomas John Altman. And I humbly reign from the great city of Sydney, Australia, the Sapone School of Cooking. So, without further ado, I will ask our honorable judge, David Doyle, to tell you something about how we came to judge this year's competition.
Well, after considerable debate and conference, we've decided on a number of criteria on the quality of the coffee cake in competition this afternoon. First, we'll be looking at visual appeal. Do you want to lunge at the coffee cake, or do you simply want to grab it, or do you want to just kind of sniff it and walk by like my cat? Secondly, we'll be looking at texture. The texture of upon reaching for the coffee cake and putting it in one's mouth, and the mouthability. Mouthability, yes.
Mouthability.
That's a new term we coined. Yes.
Mouthability.
Mouthability of the coffee cake.
Come from?
These are criteria that we find very most important when judging such a famous competition. The judges' additional criteria that you think weigh upon our final determination today.
Well, without further ado, you know there is 16 criteria, but we will only give you one criteria per year. Otherwise, you could work that criteria to your benefit. So, without further ado, I will now turn it over to our honorable judge, Thomas John Altman from the United Kingdom, to give us the final decision for 2010.
And might I add, the final decision is not subject to appeal or review or videotape conference.
Yes, all decisions are final.
The attorney has spoken.
Now,
Oh my God.
first of all, let me thank you all. This has been a long trip across the sea. I did have a battle with the gout, you might know, but I'm well now. I've enjoyed judging this competition now for the past 2 years. Unfortunately, my next announcement is on a sad note, perhaps reprehensible by the young woman. But the judges did discern that a cake of similar texture and appearance was on the table again.
Mouthability.
Last year's champion, a name Jolene Altman from the United States, who took the blue ribbon. Now, where it does not say in the rules that you may not submit the cake again, we felt that the cake was extremely similar, if not exactly like last year's cake. While we enjoyed it, it is of the judge's decision that this cake is now disqualified from the competition. It was a lovely cake, but again, she's done it last year. We're looking for some originality. On to this year's winners. Now, we had many delicious cakes this year. We even had a fine cake submitted by our good friend from Australia, a recipe of his great aunt, apparent winner of the 1939 World's Fair here in the United States. A lovely cake, but again, disqualified as he is a judge. So this year's cake, let me describe it a little for you. This year's cake was of the cinnamon swirl variety. It had a moistous texture, yet very palatable as it's melted in your mouth. The crumbliness, you might add. So without further ado, the blue ribbon for the 2010 July 4th coffee cake goes to Mary Catherine Overfield. Miss Overfield will reign for the next 365 days.
Please. I know you're overwhelmed at this point, but please, a few words for the crowd.
And again, she may re-enter next year, we hope, with a different cake, Miss Altman.
Well, I hope it is all right with all of you. I did put a little X-Lax in the cake mix.
Goodness! Cheerio!
The secret ingredient.
I guess she's only a woman of few words and she has to run, so to speak.
Oh,